are Argus AI, and we are building a high-precision navigating system for the human brain. Our product is an augmented reality platform that fuses patient-specific 3D scans, like MRI, and projects them directly onto the patient in perfect alignment. We give surgeons a new kind of vision. It's like GPS, but for surgery. The idea wasn't born in a lab, it was born in the operating room.
Soluția dezvoltată de noi este dedicată echipei de DevOps a grupului de companii Inteligent și rezolvă o problemă foarte mare, ceea ce ține de standardizarea soluțiilor implementate.
Our agent handled both incoming and outgoing calls. It all started with our Bravin AI clients. They kept requesting it. We saw the massive need. Call centers are expensive. Operators get tired. We thought, what if AI could make 100 calls simultaneously, non-stop, with the same energy?
Moldova DevCon contributes to the reputation of Moldova as a tech-first country. There is one thing I always ask our international guests to do, especially the speakers: post and tell about Moldova when you get back home. And this always works. Moldova DevCon is a stubborn promise that we can deliver a world-class tech event in Moldova made by and for the community.
We help schools to switch to digital. That's the first very big global problem. And the second, we help students to get prepared for any kind of English language learning assessment.
Academia noastră are scop să ajute generația alfa la aspectele de concentrare, atenție și dezvoltare memoriei operaționale, ca să aibă o gândire liberă și independentă. Cred cu tărie că educația stă la baza dezvoltării unei societăți, iar platforma Genius Academy ajută să creeze un flux educațional continuu, indiferent de formatul învățării ales.
Totul a început cu un gând simplu. De ce pierdem încă atât de mult timp și resurse pentru plata facturilor? Factura este o modalitate de a uita pentru totdeauna de chitanțele din hârtie. Toate facturile sunt în format electronic și într-un singur loc. Plata cu un singur click.
It helps IT company to build fast, reliable and cost-efficient software development pipelines by combining AI speed and erudition, human intelligence, and company standards and expertise.
The idea behind our internship was to create an opportunity for growth, learning, upskilling and reskilling. As we've noticed, there's often a gap between what universities offer to students as theoretical knowledge and the practical skills they need to have when doing their job daily.
Our agent-assisted payment solution enables contact center agents to take secure and compliant payments over the phone without ever being exposed to any sensitive card details. It combines strong data protection with seamless customer experience, keeping payments safe, simple, and fully PCI DSS compliant.
We've created an AI-driven RPA solution that automates customer onboarding while keeping all data fully isolated, on-premise, and secure. The idea was born from the urgent need to fight identity fraud while meeting strict regional and regulatory compliance.
Personajul nostru principal este un mic pui de dinoteriu care s-a pierdut și își caută mama în muzeu. Iar copiii, ne place nouă să zicem, de la 0 la 99 de ani, pornesc în aventură alături de el. Colectează steluțe și cristale, iar fosilele și picturile din vitrine prind viață în animații 3D chiar în fața lor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to MITP Awards 2025 edition. My name is Alex, and for those of you who haven't seen me earlier today, I am your host. We've had a very exciting event. You just saw on the screen the finalists that we had. We had exciting projects, we had exciting services, we had great innovations, we had great initiatives, and unfortunately, only one of them will win in each category, but they were all amazing. So, before we go further, I want to thank all those who made this event possible. Obviously, the organizer, and I want you to give them a big round of applause, Moldova Innovation Technology Park. Supported by the Ministry of Economic Development and Digitalization. General Apartment. General Partner, MITP, thank you for hosting us here. Strategic partners, Innovate Moldova, Ukraine Moldova American Enterprise Fund, EU for Innovation East, Star Partner, Startup Moldova, Technological Partner, ASBC iSpace. We also have community partners, Unicorn Factory Lisboa, Core Creative Association, DreamUps, Technovator, FinTech Hub, XY Partners, ATIC, Open Trade Gate Sweden. We also have media partners, Forbes, TVR Moldova, Agora, IPN, Newsmaker, Venergy, Diaz. You can applaud while I do this. Prives.eu, Business Class, Networking Partners, Redecin, proud supporters, Softpeak, Tarnovsky, and On Media. And now, I think it's time to officially open the gala with a speech from our very own Marina Bzovy, MITP Administrator.
Thank you so much, and we are so glad to have all of you here. I don't want to repeat myself because I already mentioned in the morning this event, it's not only about the finalists, even though we are very proud of all of you and all the winners, which will be announced by our amazing jury. But this event is about celebrating innovations in Moldova, and we are definitely excellent in this. And not only in this, we are probably one of the best countries in terms of delivering the best solutions worldwide, working for EU, US, Asian market. Not only that, we develop products at home, and all of them are done by Moldova IT Park residents. And not only, so we are very proud of every resident that we have, every product that is made in Moldova, and this event is all about you, about every engineer from all the 25,000 working for the residents of MITP. It's about the 2,600 companies working in the park, big or small, how big you are, it doesn't matter, how small you are, it doesn't matter. We're all proud of everything you are doing, and this event is about you. So thank you for making Moldova an amazing country and a tech destination. Thank you.
Thank you, Marina. Obviously, it's very important for a specific sector in the economy to be supported by the government, and we are happy to have the support. So to tell us more about how the government is supporting the tech sector, please welcome on stage Michel Iliev, State Secretary at the Ministry of Economic Development and Digitalization.
Good evening, everyone. That's strange that Alex didn't come with a joke. He usually wants to start with that, but it's okay. Well, we are here today to celebrate innovation, as Marina already mentioned. But I would like to start with a quote that I like it very much, and it's with me for the past 15 years. It's from Mauro Porcini, the Chief Digital Officer of Pepsi. I don't know if he's there anymore, but as a job. But he says that people don't buy products, they buy experiences, they buy stories and meaning. And I think this is the true heart of innovation, that not just building things, but building things that matter, and especially in the AI era that we are living now, and especially in our path on EU accession for Moldova and in general for the EU, it's quite crucial to innovate, because those who don't innovate, they will fall behind for sure. And we as a small country, we could be a test bed country for innovating smart and innovating fast, because this is our trademark as a country. We do things smart, fast, but also with quality. We have a great pipeline of talent in IT sector, which should be in the following years also the driver of the economic growth. And in 2 months from this day, we will announce, the government will announce the new economic growth plan. And at its heart, innovation will stay, of course, will stay at the core of this program. I want to say to everyone, big congratulations for all the efforts, and I hope that with the mechanism that the government is building for growing the ICT sector and infusing more innovation and research and development in the country, to have more ideas and more awards in 1 year, maybe to have 10 finalists and 10 awards, and maybe 20 or 30 in 2 years, but the most important, to have scale-ups and to have products that are used not only in Moldova, to export more products, not only services. And what we are building now is the innovation fund that we will launch in 2 weeks with EU for Innovation East and the European Commission. With the MITP, we have also a sandbox law on R&D, AI, and everything related to robotics and the ICT sector in general. Please welcome with ideas, but also with the problems that you have that we can solve maybe with this sandbox law. And we will have also a dedicated program on AI and the innovation closer to first quarter of next year. So I will be brief, so have a nice evening to everyone, and let's see the words.
Thank you very much, Michelle. Tonight, we will only have one keynote speech, so I really want you to pay attention because this person has come all the way from Portugal. I've been on that flight. It's a long flight, so we should be happy that he's here and he has all the energy that he brings. Of course, I'm talking about João Nunes Rosado. He is the head of portfolio at Unicorn Factory Lisbon, who supports over 350 startups from pre-seed to Series A. He has founded startups, led product teams, and invests as an angel, but also teaches entrepreneurship across Lisbon's top programs. João, the floor is yours.
Hello everyone, super cool to be here. My name is João Nunes Rosado. I'm the head of portfolio at Unicorn Factory Lisboa. It's good to fly from Lisbon to be here with all of you and to spend here a couple of minutes also to tell a little bit about our story and one of the topics that we wanted to bring, that is the founder mindset. In fact, we really believe that the power of stories and connecting people, it's really important. And coming from Lisbon and having the opportunity to be here talking with the ecosystem, one of the things that I understood super is the fact that Portugal and Moldova are very similar. Good people, good food, a story of resilience, as well as very good talent. And coming from Lisbon and having exactly that passion is one of the things that I also want to elaborate. So, a bit from my side, previously I had the opportunity to work in a bunch of different startups, being a builder and operator, a lot of failed stories as well, but a couple of learnings on exactly while scaling. I also personally angel invest in a couple of companies, and one of the things that I understood is exactly the mindset that drives innovation and the founder. Currently at Unicorn Factory Lisboa, I lead our portfolio, more than 357 companies, as well as the delivery to our corporate partners. Probably a few of you can identify yourselves with this image, being on a garage or a small co-working, with your team, building products, until one day maybe you eventually become these two, Google. And it's exactly stories like these that we believe and we back at Unicorn Factory Lisboa, by believing that every single story starts with a belief that we can change something and leave our mark in the world. And we believe as well that being a founder is very different from just a job title. It's a mindset. It can be as simple as being a barista in a coffee place and delivering innovation and different flavors and different elements to the experience of your customer. Might be as crazy on being on the moon and being one of the first to arrive there. Or it can be as humble as being a teacher providing the education for the future generations. Being a founder is putting your hands dirty and believing that you can do something very differently. So a bunch of us here tonight can also be founders. At Unicorn Factory Lisboa, our mission is exactly like this. So we believe that we can back the stories of a unicorn from very start to scale and then later them to become global. And one of the things that we were listening as well is that how Moldova can become also a sandbox, and that's a word that we usually use a lot in Portugal, is believing that our founders are testing a market, are in a sandbox to later become global. And at Unicorn Factory Lisboa, our numbers also talk exactly that story. More than half of the rounds in Portugal that happened in 2024 were from our portfolio. 79% of the companies that we work, they raise capital after 12 months. 52% of the companies that we work are not in Portugal. So main markets in which we operate is US, Brazil, I think obvious because of the connections as well, UK, Spain, our brother country, but then we also act quite global, from Taiwan, Romania, Poland, Germany, France, Italy, just to name a couple of them. And the type of services that we also provide to the companies is believing that the work that we can do can generate really an impact. And we saw a huge growth over the last 3 years, so passing from a portfolio of 50 companies to more than 357. And zooming out the city of Lisbon, one of the areas that we have been developing, and I see a very similar approach here as well, is believing that innovation needs to be seen, needs to be touched, needs to be physically also happening. So we moved from just one physical location to more than 7 places. And one of the key strategies that we have been developing to Lisbon is creating communities on specific verticals. AI, gaming, health, fintech, green, so construction, mobility, just to name a few. So we believe that by creating these communities, a place where a founder can test their ideas, their solutions, they will find exactly a little bit like the park and a couple of spots in which you can really test your solutions, have the support of a community and different players. And the work that we also try to provide as maximum as possible to these 350 companies is believing that the tangible work will be seen in the economy. Over the last 12 months, the companies that we have been working generated more than 249 million euros, and the employee as well, more than 2,480 people. So we have 2 different programs, our incubation program in which we help companies from very early stage to the seed stage, testing their market, understanding how they can also connect with investors, doing those type of intros and connections, and then our scaling up program that is a little bit for more mature companies that are already seeing the hockey stick, so they are feeling already a push to go to global markets, and we work these also worldwide. And Lisbon also believes that can become itself a unicorn. So, and probably also to tell you a little bit that story as well. So Lisbon, not only we have unicorns that already were born from Portugal, but also companies that we have been attracting to have their offices together with us by having the right talent, like we have here as well, and the right ingredients in which they can have small hubs, small spaces that will be able to also to connect with our founders and locally with the ecosystem. And we also see a couple of interesting factors. So more than 130 R&D centers, 25 labs, a bunch of different incubators and accelerators, and a very tax-friendly environment in terms of R&D that has been unlocking a lot of capital. And Lisbon itself, even though in terms of the number of companies we have 1,200 more or less, one of the curious things that we always mention is the ecosystem value. In 2023, the ecosystem was valued in 21 billion euros. And one of the curious things that we were seeing in that time, that we were already surpassing a lot of the leading players in Europe. Not because necessarily that we are big or bigger than Berlin or London, because we won't, but because we believe that these type of connections that we can do with other similar countries like us, we can become much more competitive, creating these bridges in which not only a founder can scale from Moldova to Portugal, but from Portugal to Moldova, and being able to use different resources from different countries as well. And then probably a couple of things that I also wanted to leave with you is that one of the things that probably many of you are here in the audience is the belief that every single day can become the day zero. And the feeling that I think I arrived Thursday morning, 5 a.m., 11 p.m. flight to arrive at 5 a.m. One of the first things that I did was a quick immersion to the ecosystem, and a big thank you also for that. And one of the feelings that I had was the fact that even though there was already a long journey, it's still early. And that's a super exciting feeling to have when you are in a place in which you see different ideas, different people, but a lot of drive to help founders to succeed. And this is something that I also personally travel quite a lot for different ecosystems, and it's difficult to find this level of excitement and belief that there are so many different things that we can still do. And 3 things that I wanted to highlight to end, and for us to go for the funny part, is that 3 characteristics that we believe that define a very good founder. So the first one is insurgency, The second one is frontline obsession, and the third one is the owner's mindset. And trying to wrap it up and going to each one of them quite fast, the first one is that the belief of founders are rebels. So founders, they believe that they can change the world, they believe they can change something, they don't just sit and wait for things to happen. Founders, they have a vision of something that can be disrupted, a market that can be challenged. And the question that we usually always ask is, what is the problem that you would really dedicate your life towards to? Because being a founder is a journey that you don't know when you are going to exit, if you are going to exit. You don't know when it's going to stop. And a lot of times, and as the history and the data tell us, is a journey of more than 10 years. So what are the solutions, the ideas, the things that you would invest 10 years of your life dedicated to? The second thing that we also like to mention quite a lot is this frontline obsession. And this is because we also come from a place in which a lot of our founders usually are coming out from the university, so they are really obsessed about the product, but sometimes they are not really obsessed with the customer, with the client. And one of the things that we believe that is really important, and again, data tells that is the very good founders, they usually are really obsessed with their customer, with finding the client, with talking, with being outside, with understanding the pain points, and doing things first that don't scale for later to understand exactly what are the hurdles of that client. And just probably the most used book ever, but the Lean Canva, and one of the things that we usually try to try to mention a lot in the Lean Startup is using the Lean Canva in a way in which most of the founders, they know perfectly and understanding the product that they are doing, but sometimes they lack that knowledge on talking with the customer and building their own hypotheses. So building, testing, understanding what are the things that they want to see reflected in reality. Another very good book is this one, The Extreme Ownership, that is very related with this founder mindset, that is the owner's mindset as well. Because one of the things that probably a bunch of us already talk with different people, know people, have in their own company, those type of profiles which are very important, but is very the employee mode. So waiting, assuming, and following. So wait for the permission, assuming something that will be taken care from someone else, and then later on not following exactly what someone is telling you to do. And the founder is usually quite the opposite, right? The founder lives between these mental chaos on having the strong belief, but the concerting through of the facts. At Unicorn Factory Lisboa, we have a very interesting thing that we always say is that many of our founders, the runway, the number of months that they have still at the day of today, still prepared to count, is usually like 6 months. So you know that you have enough money for 6 months of your company. Half of the companies that we have in the portfolio mention exactly that. So they have 6 months of life. The curious thing is that the survival rate is up to 90-something%. So this means that after 6 months, they will figure out. Maybe sales, maybe they will find an angel, maybe they will get a loan, maybe something will happen, we don't know. But again, this obsession by the vision, by the fact that they can live in between these mental chaos of, I see my data is telling me exactly the different thing from my vision. My vision is saying me to go, 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 and my data sometimes is like, oh, maybe you should get another job. But that's the brutal fact of a founder, is this belief. And the very good founders, they really master these 3 characteristics that I try to pass in just a couple of minutes. An interesting quote that we always mention is that the failure is usually the opposite of success, isn't the opposite of the success, is really the path. So it's important for us to test, to fail, to build better products, build better teams, build better companies, and build better ecosystems. And for tonight, and having the morning with a bunch of different pitches, ideas, we know that founders, they usually don't ask for permission, they just act. So Congratulations for all of you. I think you are the ones that really deserve a round of applause. So I'm already asking a round of applause to all of these founders as well. Last but not least, just to conclude, one of the things that we see the most is not the companies failing because they don't have the right product, is because they didn't understood their client and they found the right customer. So please never forget, talk with your customers, talk with your, have this frontline obsession and be really focused on understanding better the market in which you are, your neighbors, opportunities that might be really near you. So thank you very much. It was a big pleasure to be here with all of you. In any case, you have my contacts. It will be super lovely to see you also in Lisbon and understand a little bit better how your ecosystem is also evolving. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, João. Just a quick reminder, the flight to Lisbon is late at night and you arrive really early, the same way when you come back. We also have a representative from the EU delegation here today. I want you to welcome, with a round of applause, Yulda Kielite, Team Leader for Competitive and Inclusive Growth, the EU delegation to the Republic of Moldova.
Bună ziua tuturor. Thank you very much for the invitation. I feel now very, very old-fashioned with my paper notes, you know, after this very cool presentation. But I'm really very honored to be here, you know, and in this event, which is gathering actually creme de la creme of Moldova's IT and digital industry. Thank you very much, you know, and really this event I was told it's getting more competitive, innovative, and more impactful with every year. So really congratulations to all participants, finalists, and of course award winners, which we will hear and see soon, for driving digital transformation in Moldova and beyond. Digital innovation, you know, is engine of economic growth, but I think it really has also a potential to help Moldova to catch up with the EU, you know, before Moldova joins the EU and after. We have several EU flagship also support programs like EU for Innovation, EU for Digital. I mean, it was mentioned by the State Secretary already. So I'm very happy also to witness the transformation in this Moldova's IT and digital innovation ecosystem, and also a steady progress in aligning with the EU acquis. So because this also unlocks very new opportunities for Moldova. So integration of Moldova also in the EU digital single market is a game changer because it provides, you know, totally different range of opportunities. And also compared to some other countries in the region, Moldova actually has access to very different, I mean, quite a few flagship EU programs, such as Digital Europe program, Single Market program, Horizon Europe, Connecting Europe Digital Facility, and European Institute of Innovation and Technology. So, I mean, these are the tools. Please use them, I think, you know, because that will help you to make, you know, your companies more competitive, more efficient, and also to connect with the European market. And Moldova is making actually already a lot out of it. Moldova II factory antenna already was selected, and Moldovan European Digital Innovation Hubs are to be selected soon. So this will really help Moldova to integrate into the EU digital innovation ecosystem and boost digital innovation. But I don't think I need to tell you about innovation because you are much more innovative than Europe is. Thank you very much once again, wishing you all very good success and very nice award ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you. Are you guys ready to hear about the prizes? Good. Let me tell you about the prizes. So, we have a monetary award of 3,000 euros. That's a pretty good one. Visibility and promotional support across MITP's channels and of those of our partners, features including in Forbes Moldova and Forbes Romania. Access to programs that facilitate scaling, mentorship, and international exposure. In addition, this year's winners will benefit from exclusive prizes from ASBC iSpace, including iSpace gift certificates and products from Canyon and Logitech. The winner of the Best Startup category will also be invited to speak at the Startup Moldova Summit next year, gaining even more exposure and valuable connections. Additionally, €3,000 to support participation in prominent EU events offered by EU for Innovation East. With that, it's time to begin. But before we begin, pay attention to the screen.
Today you're going to see the 12 finalists, the best of the best. In order to enhance what Moldova can do.
What IT companies usually deliver to paradox in the industry.
Many children struggle with attention. This is why we create an ecosystem.
Contact center agents take millions of payments each day. Card fraud happens when IT systems are compromised or card data is lost or stolen.
Every unanswered or unmade call is money walking out the door.
There was a small light at the end of the tunnel named RPA, Robotics Process Automation.
Why do we continue to use this speak?
That was a snippet from today's battle that we had here on stage. So, just a quick reminder, tonight we're celebrating 5 categories that shape the future of our tech. Best Product Innovation, Best Service Innovation, Best Startup, Impactful Initiative of the Year, and the Special Jury Prize. The first category is Best Product Innovation. We had 3 nominees: FusionWorks with Engine AI, Genius Academy, and Key IVR with Agent Assistant programs. To present the award, I invite State Secretary Michel Aliev here on stage, together with Makar Stoyanov, Deputy Chairman of MITP. They will be awarding the prize. Please take the microphone. Yep. They don't know who the winner is, but I know. So, just if you're wondering why you're here on stage holding a microphone, it's because you have to say a few words.
Yep. I think you are first because I had my first words.
Okay, I'll try to be short. Look, first of all, when I entered here tonight, I felt the rhythm, and I felt the energy, and I felt the youth. And that's really, really, really cool. And I hope in that flight, I think there is direct flight from Portugal to Moldova, there will be more and more Moldavians coming back and really making us more innovative, more open. When I was invited to this event, I thought, okay, what's innovation about? And I think Schumpeter or someone said a long time ago about creative destruction or destructive innovation. What will, and I'm sure it will happen very soon, will make our country, our community much more valuable, worthful, and innovative is you guys. We are the present, you are the future. And there is one secret which I will say, the new billionaire, the new Bill Gates, he or she is already somewhere in the world. Maybe here, maybe somewhere else, but here is the future. So I think innovation is something which we personally at MITP value a lot. And I love that what I hear today, that what makes an innovator great, or it's about mindset. So customer first, be innovative, teamwork, break the limits, the sky is the limit, as I call it. So that's what we also try to do. More than 50% of new companies which are being opened in the country have accounts with us, so we are really happy to support. And I'm looking forward to see who has won, and to work together to step by step make the next unicorn or as close as possible. Thank you.
All right, since Michelle held already her speech, let's see who the winner is. I'll have my colleague come here on stage. Like I said, they don't know. Michelle, if you don't mind announcing who the winner is of Best Product Innovation.
Key
IVR.
IVR.
Key IVR. Congratulations.
System payment. because we're already good in fintech, the best product goes to fintech.
Thank you very much. Thank you to the IT part for making this possible. Thank you, judges, for your time today in judging us. And most importantly, thank you for my team. This award is for you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone. Now let's pay attention to the screen to see a 1-minute video about our winner today.
Our goal was to make security. Our agent-assisted payment solution enables contact center agents to take secure and compliant payments over the phone without ever being exposed to any sensitive card details. It combines strong data protection with seamless customer experience, keeping payments safe, simple, and fully PCI DSS compliant. The idea was born from a real industry challenge: how to protect cardholder data during phone payments while giving customers the freedom to choose their preferred payment method and stay connected to a live agent when needed. Our goal was to make secure payments effortless and accessible, enabling customers to pay with confidence and helping businesses to maintain compliance. Our product addresses card-not-present fraud, one of the most significant risks in phone-based payments. Our technology ensures that agents can never see, hear, or store sensitive card data, effectively reducing the risk and removing the business from PCI DSS scope. Over 70% of contact centers accept payment by phone, yet many struggle to remain compliant. The underlying technology and the business process required are often too complex and too costly to implement and maintain. Therefore, we identified a global need for a flexible, secure solution that integrates with any telephony environment, protects sensitive data, and simplify compliance. The platform is used by hundreds of organizations across 35 countries, is processing billions of dollars in payments every year, and our usage metrics show a compound annual growth rate exceeding 30%. Our solution enables agents to securely take payments through multiple innovative methods, combined with DTMF suppressed keypad tones, an AI voice recognition engine, and real-time payment links sent directly to the customer's phone. Our roadmap is expanding into AI agents, new payment channels, new integrations with the leading contact center providers, and other enterprise application software.
Again.
And I think we have to change the contacts given the background.
All right. The next category we have is Best Service Innovation. It honors services that elevate user experience, reshape industries, and simplify the way we live and work. Here are the three nominees: Mega Promoting with Kalina AI, Orange Systems with Inside KYC, and Q Systems with Factura. And now I invite Michael Wallstedt, sales coach and AI entrepreneur in Onom, and Stella Gemna, country representative at UMAF, to present the award. Obviously, we want you to say a speech because you are in the jury today.
Of course, it's really an honor and certainly a pleasure to be here. And because this is not just a competition, this is really a way how we build the future. And the future doesn't really belong to the big companies. They might be there today, Google, Apple and everybody, but the future really belongs to the small and medium-sized companies. These are the 42 companies that were presented in this competition. And we are really seeing proof point today that they can deliver. So, super excited.
By the way, it takes a little bit of time to evaluate 42 companies. Believe me, it took me like several days, even 5 days, to understand what's happening on Earth. And then we didn't know who evaluated whom, so we didn't know the numbers, anything. So it was super independent. That was a great thing to have. And now we don't know the winner even, so that's going to be a surprise for us as well. So all was done fair, that I can tell you for sure. This is the second year when we support this Gala and this process at all, and I would say it's growing, the community is growing, the ecosystem is bigger, better, and the winner who is going to get on this stage, believe me, they did some great stuff because I saw all of them. So the one who is winning is really good one. So let's see who is the winner.
Let's see who's the winner. What was this?
Yeah.
There you go.
So So,
Stella, who's the winner?
The winner is Orange Systems.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you. I am really excited, and just a few words for everybody. So those who are not afraid to have a good vision, to dream big, to excel in the execution, and even if they are part of a small team or a big team, they can drive innovation that would touch at the end the entire world. So thank you for this. And this recognition is in fact for the team who is behind, who is after me and is okay when I say, let's do it. Guys, I'm sorry to interrupt a bit the program, but if I may, guys, can you come to the stage with me here, please?
Orange Systems, come on.
These guys actually
This
got
is
one.
More energy, more energy.
Yeah.
5 countries, yes.
So they are in 5 countries. They started in Moldova and now they are in 5 countries. So this.
And if Victor did it, I will do it till the end. So of course I'm very proud of my team, but I would like to take a step back. And in fact, thanks the organizers and the event itself. I would say a bit confident. Last year we would be on stage, but we were very busy with end of the year targets and so on and so forth. And why I'm saying that? In fact, in Moldova we have 2,600 companies, and projecting my entire team through the innovation, through the spirit and agility, I do believe in these 2,600 companies are a lot of innovation that are impacting the entire world. And we should be proud of that. And I would say a round of applause to all those companies in IT Park. And I really need that. And yet now my moment of pride, the team did a great job. They took a great challenge to develop something as challenging as impossible. But at the end of the day, this was as smooth as all innovation are. Sorry, Victor. This was really difficult. This was 6 months of investment. But at the end of the day, this is touching and impacting millions of subscribers and have a huge impact on multiple countries now, and it's scaling in the future. And I'm simply proud about that. So thank you so much. Thank you this event and for the jury for the honest feedback and for evaluation. And my last one, you have our commitment that next year we will do the application and we'll do our best to innovate again and again. Thank you.
Thank you. I think that's why at the Oscars they have the music playing after 2 minutes. All right, guys, up to my colleague. So, I want to know how many people here in the room. Oh, yeah. Let's watch them.
Hello, I'm Victor Bivel from Orange Systems, and today I'm proud to share how we are transforming Know Your Customer processes across Africa and Middle East with AI and RPA technologies. We've created an AI-driven RPA solution that automates customer onboarding while keeping all data fully isolated on-premise and secure. The idea was born from the urgent need to fight identity fraud while meeting strict regional and regulatory compliance. The result speaks for themselves. Onboarding time dropped from 8 hours to less than 1. Over 2 million manual hours are saved each year, and more than 45 million customers across 5 countries are now experiencing faster, more transparent services from Orange. This is not just efficient, it enables financial inclusion and builds trust in our services. What makes it special is the fusion of AI with RPA. It does face recognition without exposing data to any cloud platform. It does intelligent reconciliation, all orchestrated in a secure, scalable framework. the system is modular and ready for new markets. Today, we are recognized as RPA Skill Center of Excellence for Orange Group, and we are proud that this innovation was designed and built here in Moldova by our team from Orange Systems, showing that our local talent can deliver global impact. Being nominated for the MITP award is an honor that motivates us to continue shaping digital transformation and innovation across all industries. For those who want to innovate in Moldova, the advice is be curious, keep exploring, take challenges, and keep creating the future.
Raise your hand. That's it? What, 10 people? Where's the rest from? All right, the next category is Best Startup. Obviously, startups are the heartbeat of innovation, and today we had 3 of them as finalists: Argus AI, ADT InfraHub, and Langley. But only one of them won. To present the award, I want to welcome on stage Charles Mathieu, Deputy Project Director, EU for Innovation East, and Olga Minichuk, CEO of Startup Moldova. Just a few words, if you don't mind.
You know that we have the most amazing startup community in Moldova. We have over 300 startups, and this number is growing year by year. Only this year it grew by 25% already. And only this year we already doubled the investments that startup attracted last year, which means we are in a perfect moment of growth, and this award actually mentions that. It speaks about how great our startups are. And today we celebrate founders that could turn risks into opportunities and challenges into innovations. And I'm very much proud for every startup founder, but especially for those 3 that were competing for the biggest award.
Thank you very much, Olga. Personally, I'm very honored to be here today to give this award. I would like just to say a few words about our commitment at EU for Innovation East to foster again, to increase again the capacity of the Moldovan startup ecosystem, which has been perfectly presented by Olga. 300. We can do more, I think. Yeah, so we will try to help you to do more by injecting more money into early stage funding, by providing increased capacity for incubation, by doing many other activities, and above all by promoting the Moldovan ecosystem abroad, because I think that Moldova is a surprise, and Moldova startups could be a surprise for all Europe. So we will have another surprise now to see who is winning.
Yeah, let's see who is winning.
And the winner is...
Oh my God, I knew that. Argus AI.
Argus AI, congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's really an honor to be here amongst such talented people. I'm grateful for everyone, for the organizers, for the jury, and especially for my team. Without them, I would not be here. I'm really happy that we have such ecosystems where our voice can be heard, and not only in Moldova, but outside our country. And I have no words. I mean, thank you very much.
Thank you and congratulations. Let's see what their product is.
In neurosurgery, the difference between success and tragedy can be less than a single millimeter. For decades, surgeons have operated by constantly looking away from the patients to a flat 2D monitor, trying to mentally translate that image into a 3D real-world space. It's a process that is disconnected, demanding, and leaves room for error. We believe there's a better way. We are Argus AI, and we are building a high-precision navigating system for the human brain. Our product is an augmented reality platform that fuses patient-specific 3D scans, like MRI, and projects them directly onto the patient in perfect alignment. We give surgeons a new kind of vision. It's like GPS, but for surgery. The idea wasn't born in a lab, it was born in the operating room. As a neurosurgeon, I lived this problem. I knew that if we could bridge this gap between the digital image and the surgical reality, we wouldn't just be improving our tool, we would be changing how surgery is done. And today, Argus is no longer just an idea, it's a reality in motion. We've brought it from the blueprint directly into the operating room. We are validating it, refining it, and the medical world is taking notice for partnership with Moldova's top hospitals to the innovation stages of European Congress of Neurosurgery. Our innovation is not just AR headset. Our breakthrough is the navigation. While others can show you a 3D model, Argus AI can provide real-time, sub-millimetric guidance. It's the difference between looking at a paper map and having a live turn-by-turn GPS. It's intuitive, seamless, and designed by surgeons for surgeons. In the coming years, Argus AI will evolve from a navigator into an intelligent copilot using AI to provide predictive insights, expanding beyond neurosurgery. We are building right here in Moldova. We are pioneering the deep tech medtech sector, providing that world-class life-saving technology can be born and scaled from Chisinau. The feedback from our colleagues is consistent. This is what we've been waiting for. Being nominated for the MITP Awards is a validation of our vision. It proves that Moldova is ready to create and lead. To every innovator, my message is pretty simple. Don't just follow the trends, create them. Solve the problems you know best with the courage to build what has never existed before.
Did you like it? Let's give a round of applause to all the medical professionals saving lives every day. And let's hope Argus AI will help them save even more lives. And speaking of impact on everybody's lives, the next category is Impactful Initiative of the Year. It was a tough battle. They were all great projects. I'm going to say that only one of them wins, right? So, to celebrate these, or this winner, I want to call here on stage back Madam Aima Agairmeja, Chair of the Board Latvian IT Cluster, and Thomas Alveteg, First Secretary at the Embassy of Sweden, here on stage.
Good afternoon. I've been following Moldova's impressive journey towards becoming a truly digital state already for a while. And that's why when I was invited to be a part of jury, that was really an honor for me and a great privilege to read all the applications. And let me tell you, I was not disappointed with ambitions and the scope and the level of innovations. But for me, the most important criteria when I was reading all the applications was impact. What impact does each of the product, solution, or initiative has on economy as a whole, or on the industry, on technology industry? And it was quite a tough, like in all other categories. That was like answering the question, who is your favorite child? So you can't answer it, and you can't also choose best winner. But rules are rules, and rules must be obeyed, and we did scoring, and we definitely have a winner.
And before announcing that, I must make a confession here. I just came for the fun part. I haven't been here with the judges. I know I've been working really hard the whole day, so I just came for the celebration. But I'm really impressed with what I've seen so far. And you probably know that we from Sweden, we have been supporting the innovation, entrepreneurship sector in IT for the past 10 years. And really amazing to follow their growth. And João mentioned that Portugal and Moldova has things in common. I think Sweden and Moldova also have things in common. Not about food, though. You have far better food than us. However, we are also a small country, and we understood very early that entrepreneurship, innovation, and trade, export is a key to the economic development. And I'm so happy to see that Moldova is definitely following this part. So really, I'm really impressed, and I'm so happy that we have now continued working, supporting you through the Innovate Moldova program and together with the UK. And they are not that bad in innovation either, so really, a good company there. So with this, I think it's time I stop talking and actually, check.
Let's see who the winner is.
Yeah.
And the winner is?
And the winner is?
Endava Internship.
Congratulations!
Thanks a lot. So just being nominated was a great honor for us, but receiving this award, it's priceless because it validates the effort of hundreds of people who participate in this program during the year. So big thanks to them, and this award goes to them directly. Thanks.
Thank you. Now let's find out what the Endava internship represents by looking at the screen.
Our internship program is designed to bridge the gap between the theoretical knowledge provided by universities and the practical skills the candidates need to have to apply in the real world. The idea behind our internship was to create an opportunity for growth, learning, upskilling and reskilling. As we've noticed, there's often a gap between what universities offer to students as theoretical knowledge and the practical skills they need to have when doing their job daily. So what we're trying to do is to bridge that gap and offer them with real-life experience working on projects and aligning to latest industry trends and technology. We chose this direction because many of the interns will continue the journey with Endava. However, others will join the local workforce and will contribute to the overall IT sector competence across the regional market. The value of the program is not in the financial gain, but in all the skilled professionals we deliver to the market. Our program has one of the highest adoption rates across the region and year by year shows a consistent high demand. We believe our program stands out by having a very structured approach as well as dedicated mentors for each intern. On our journey to becoming an AI native company, we have opened a new stream this year, which is AI and data, and we plan to grow this capability significantly in the upcoming years. Our internship program contributes to the development of the IT sector by providing access to high-quality learning materials, as well as open doors for people looking for qualification or graduates looking to apply their skills in the real world. The feedback we receive from partners and clients is that our program is one of the best in the market and delivers people ready to join projects and start delivering value from day one. It's been a great pleasure for us, and considering the complexity of building and maintaining this program along the years, we are truly proud of what we've achieved. Investing in talent development is one of the best ways companies can contribute both to industry advancement as well as national economic growth.
It's not over yet. We have one more official award and one more hidden award that you didn't know about. So if you were here at the first edition, you know there's a special jury prize. Just like Aiga said, it's hard to pick your favorite child, especially if the child doesn't fit in any one of the categories. So they decided, let's vote for the one that is the most special one that doesn't necessarily fit into one of the categories because the competition was so fierce. So, to present the award, I invite Lorna Hicks, Head of Programs at the British Embassy, and Natalia Koropko, co-founder and CEO of Francis, on stage.
Good evening, everybody. It's a real honor and pleasure to be here today. What really impressed me this morning during the pitching sessions and before that during the evaluations with the panel is the courage of the founding teams and entrepreneurs. The ideas that you presented are incredibly bold. You're not just entrepreneurs, you're real pioneers, setting the path for everyone who's to follow. So congratulations, I think everyone is a winner tonight. And I'm really excited to see some of those success stories beyond Moldovan borders, going global and really making a name for themselves.
Bună seara. It's also a real pleasure to be here tonight. This is my first one of these awards, and I hope to be here again next year. What I want to say is that, you know, it's lovely being here celebrating the incredible creativity, ambition, and potential of Moldova. This community here demonstrates that innovation, it's not just about the technology, it's about the people whose courage, determination, and ideas are helping to shape the future of Moldova. On behalf of the UK and our partners at Innovate Moldova and Sweden, I'd like to congratulate all nominees. You're all incredible, and you're not just developing products, you're helping to create jobs and also to shape the future, the digital background of what will be a modern and confident country. So congratulations to you all. But I guess we really should now name who the winner is, who I don't yet know.
So the winner of the special jury prize is?
Mega Promoting. Congratulations.
Kalina AI.
Yeah, thank you. So actually when our category passed and it was like, okay. And this is like even more, gives more happiness for us. But what I wanted to say is this recognition and this awards that MITP organized is one more proof that founders can build from Moldova a product that is solving a global problem. And I encourage all the founders to keep pitching, to keep building, and to make innovation starting from here and to prove that Moldova can be a tech-first company. Yes, we can be proud of us, and I'm proud of our team also. Thank you very much.
Thank you and congratulations. Let's see what Kalina AI is all about.
Kalina is a complete AI voice platform for business communications. Our agents handle both incoming and outgoing calls. It all started with our Bravin AI clients. They kept requesting it. We saw the massive need. Call centers are expensive. Operators get tired. We thought, what if AI could make 100 calls simultaneously, non-stop, with the same energy? Businesses lose money on missed calls and slow response times. We solve both. Our AI answers every incoming call instantly and reaches out to hundreds of leads simultaneously. No more, sorry, all operators are busy. In just 5 months of building and onboarding same times, we have already over 30 businesses use Kalina for their phone communications. We handle thousands of calls daily, both inbound and outbound. Clients report 80% cost reduction compared to traditional call centers, with 0 missed calls and seamless transfer to humans when needed. We are building multi-agent hierarchies where AI agents escalate complex cases to specialized agents, just like human teams, and expanding across Eastern Europe with languages that global platforms ignore. We prove Moldova can build enterprise-grade AI infrastructure that competes globally. Our latency beats giants. We are not outsourcing, we're building products like the world needs. That shifts Moldova's position in tech. One client told us, we went from missing 30% of calls to handling 100 perfectly, while cutting costs by 90%. It's not an upgrade, it's a different reality. It's a validation that world-class AI innovation can come from Moldova. We're not just participating in the AI revolution, we're building businesses across continents. This recognition shows we're on the right path. Launch fast, learn from real users, iterate constantly. The best products solve real problems, not imaginary ones.
Congratulations to Kalina AI. Don't show this video to the people working in call centers. They will not be happy. Anyway, I mentioned a hidden prize. It's not that hidden, it's actually a very special prize from one of our partners. It's called the Forbes Prize. And this prize celebrates bold vision, resilience, and the power to shape stories that matter. To present this distinction, it is my pleasure to welcome on stage Alina Constantin, Coordinating Editor, Forbes Romania and Moldova.
Bună seara! Mă bucur să fiu alături de dumneavoastră în această seară. Aș vrea, în primul rând, să mulțumesc organizatorilor MITP Awards pentru posibilitatea care ne-a oferit-o de a cunoaște proiecte extraordinare. Felicitări tuturor finaliștilor, sunt extraordinari. Noi am ales să oferim un premiu special din partea Forbes România și Forbes Republica Moldova. Nu a fost ușor să alegem acest premiu, pentru că, așa cum spuneam, sunt foarte buni cu toții, dar ne-am ghidat după principiile și filozofia Forbes, acelea de a susține, de a încuraja, de a deschide oportunități. Așa că premiul pe care îl acordăm noi în această seară și care constă într-un articol publicat în Forbes România și invitații la două dintre cele mai importante evenimente de business organizate în România, va ajunge în această seară la Endava.
Congratulations, Endava! Second prize for the night. Someone's getting a raise.
Se aude? Da. Mulțumim mult. Să primim un award a fost exciting, dar două. Da, mersi mult încă o dată.
Cu mare plăcere.
He's getting a raise tonight, isn't he? Yeah. All right. Did you like it? I didn't like it. Did you like it? Yes. That concludes our award ceremony. But I want to call Marina here on stage again. She's probably had to prepare like 15 speeches for today. For closing remarks. Marina, let's see what you prepared this time.
Not a lot. Not a lot, but I want to thank to all our partners to the event. This event could not have been possible without all the partners that you have seen today on the stage. And it's not only about the partners, the monetary contribution without which we cannot organize the event, but it's also about your support, continuous support to the ecosystem, to being here when the companies need it, and not only. So thank you very much, Mayib, for joining this initiative. Thank you so much, Innovate Moldova, for being here with us together with Sweden and UK. Thank you so much, Umayev and Stella, for supporting us. And thank you so much, you, for innovation, because you are here to support us, and especially for supporting the startup ecosystem. As well, I want to specifically thank the community, because without you guys, we cannot do this event, we cannot grow overall. This is why we have the best products, the best services, the best innovators, and the best startups, because you are there to build, to trust, and to continue. And last but not least, we MITP have the best team, so thank you guys for making this happen, because this event could not have happened without my team. Once again, this event is about innovations, but every year MITP launches a feedback form, so everyone who's a resident of MITP will have the opportunity to give a feedback to our team, and the QR is on the screen, so I'm just choosing this opportunity once again to give it to our residents, and please complete it. Have a wonderful evening for those who are live. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully after this live event you will remember at least 2 initiatives that were born in Moldova, 2 innovations that were born in Moldova. Every time you tell something about Moldova to someone who's from abroad, and that means tell them about a product, a service, a startup that was built by Moldovan engineers, by one of the companies from here, whichever one you like. So thank you, and share the story about Moldova further. Thank you.
Thank you, Marina. Before we close, let me get to do this short motivational speech that you will all enjoy. Organizer, MITP, supported by the Ministry of Economic Development and Digitalization. General partner, MAIB. Strategic partners, Innovate Moldova, Ukraine Moldova American Enterprise Fund, EU for Innovation East. Start partner, Startup Moldova. Technological partner, ASBC iSpace. Community partners, Unicorn Factory Lisbon, Core Creative Association, DreamUps, Technovator, FinTech Hub. XY partners, ATIC, Open Trade Gate Sweden. The media partners are Forbes, TVR Moldova, Agora, IPN, Newsmaker, Renergy, Diaz, Prives.eu, and Business Class. And networking partners are Rădăcini, which you will all enjoy right now, proud supporters Softpeak, Tarnowski, and On Media. I was Alex, and I thank you for coming here tonight. Enjoy your evening, and Merry Christmas. All finalists, please come on stage for a last photo before you get happy.